Hello and welcome to Studio Craft A315. I am Roseanne Perla, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You can reach me at my Gmail. You can purchase 24 hours a day on stampinup.net. And this is my web page where you can find more information. Today I'm going to make a card with the $5 product of the month. This is the first month that they offered a product of the month, and they're going to offer it from now on. It is the True Blue Florals 12 by 12, and the coordinating colors are Balmy Blue and Night of Navy, if you can see that. Okay, these are really, really cool colors. This is front and back. There's one set. This is the other one. Two. This reminds me of a bandana. 3, 4, 5, and that's it. So there's 5, and that's the back. Looks like a country setting wallpaper. I do love several of these sheets, and this is one of them. It's my favorite. What I did was I cut out, hand cut the flowers that I'm using for this card. Let's get started on the card. I have everything all set and ready to go. I have 2 of these, and I was going to make one as an anniversary card, one as a birthday card, but I'm only going to make one with all of you. So we just grab a couple of items here that I need. If you don't have these, I recommend these 3 things. The Pick Me Up tool. I lost the cap for this, but it comes with this. It's a spatula and this pick tool, as well as the putty, and I will be using this and showing you how I use it. This for adhesives, nothing sticks to this. It's a great mat, and I will show you how I will be using that. And this is for stamping. It is a foam mat and also a piercing mat. So you can pierce. As you can see, I have pierced it. No big deal, and it just stays nice. I've pierced that side too, for different things that I've done. Okay, so I am going to adhere some things down, so I am going to use the adhesive mat. I will be stamping a tiny bit. This is a fun fold card. Okay, it folds like that. I'm going to do the front first. This is Balmy Blue, and this is Night of Navy. Balmy Blue, Night of Navy. Let me see where I am. Okay. I embossed this. This is December's product of the month, by the way. There will be one product per month. It is still available. It is while supplies last. So there will be different products. It won't always be a paper pack. This product of the month is available while supplies last, as I said. So we are approaching the last 2 days of the month. And it is with a $75 order before coupons and everything. And you pay $5 for this pack. So it's a really great deal. You know, with one sheet, you can make 10 cards. You know, 10 pieces, 10 cards, adding to that sheet. So you have a lot that you can make with one packet of paper. You can do gift boxes and all kinds of things. I used this embossing folder called Beautiful Pattern Embossing Folder. And it is a regular embossing folder, and you can see the beautiful pattern that is on here. Okay. So I'm going to attach that. This is the deboss side, and I'm using the emboss side, the side that's raised. These are all available. Well, these items are available right now. See, so instead of getting I can use the mat. Instead of getting glue on my hands, which I don't have glue on my hands yet. When you're using glue and sticky stuff, you can just use your mat and it absorbs the glue. There is glue on there. Okay. We are going to stamp. I'm going to stamp Happy Anniversary using a stamp set that will be available January 6th. So the stamp set is Reasons to Celebrate. It has a lot of sentiments on here that you can use year-round. Happy graduation, Happy New Year, Happy Anniversary, on your special day, Happy St. Patrick's Day, congratulations, Valentine's Day, Happy Valentine's Day. And you mix and match. I'm going to do birthday. And since this is a brand new stamp, I am seasoning it with the oils from my skin. And see how it gets a little bit cloudy. That way it won't bead up the ink when I stamp. Here's the right side. With polymer stamps, these are polymer, the acrylics block and the polymer stamp, you want to use a mat for cushioning so that you get a good impression. If you notice that sometimes you don't get a good impression, you need to put something with foam underneath. I am going to use Night of Navy ink. I'm just going to wipe this just in case I bump it and get it on my piece of paper. I'm not wiggling it, I'm keeping it steady. And I just eyeballed it. Another thing that I use is water to clean off my stamp. Okay. And now I'm going to do Happy. I always keep a paper towel nearby just to dry things off. Okay. I have some embellishments that I cut from this, which won't be available till January 6th as well. It's beautifully celebrated dies, and I used this one from right here. That's the second largest. And I used this one as well as I used this old punch. I don't think it's available. It has two leaves. One's like a floral and one's a leaf. It's right there. That's what it looks like. And I use this a lot. I think it was last available this past year, earlier in the year, maybe January, February, March. I can't really remember when it went out. Oh, as I realized I forgot to, I'll make a little space here. Forgot to put this ribbon in. Yeah. It's one thing I don't like to use glue because sometimes I forget. It's not going to go too far in, but it's good. I'm hoping it sticks in there. I'll let it sit for a little bit. I don't want to forget the other ribbon on this side. So, actually it goes here. Okay. I'm going to line it up. Wow. I am good. I want to get my Stampin' Seal Plus. It's a very sturdy tape. Okay, I am going to put this decorative piece. You see how the flowers go on there? I jumped to this part instead of finishing the front. I will go back to the front. The Tombow liquid glue you can get also on Stampin' Up. I will tell you if there's something that I'm using that you cannot get from me. So if you're thinking about spending $75, you can get this paper packet, which is beautiful. It is an exclusive. So how it works is if there is leftovers, you can spend $75 in January while it's still available and get the packet. Okay. I am going to use my bone folder and just curl these up a little bit just to give them a little bit of texture. Okay, that and that. I don't need this right now. I will come back to that when I do the inside. My little container. Where did I put? Here it is. Okay, so these are from the Punch. Okay, I didn't do the little flower. I just did Balmy Blue and Night of Navy. The little flower, I do have a couple of them in there, but they're not the full thing. And then this is the other sprig. Okay. And what I'm going to do is layer this up. On that side. I have 2 flowers. Here's my other flower that I cut out. And then I have another set for the other card. The other card will be almost the same. No change, just the sentiment will change. I am going to use this glue I have that's real fine tip. And attach this flower. I'm just going to make a grouping of items. We do have a fine tip glue, and I do have it available. I just prefer this one. It has a little holder and everything. You can't put any other adhesive on these. Okay, so I did that off camera, and I'm going to use some dimensionals. These are the regular size dimensionals. They are two-sided foam tape that will stand up. Okay, and I'm also going to stand this up. I just want it to go a little bit higher. So let me adjust this one more time. Right about there. Okay, and then I don't really need dimensionals. I'm just wondering, oh, see, that's going to come out, so I'm going to have to put some glue in there. Hold on. I put 4 dimensionals on the back. I did insert glue. It will dry clear. I piped it in with this. You needed a nozzle that would do that. Okay, and I'm just bending these up a little bit. Okay, nice. I'm going to add a few embellishments. I found my from Mediterranean Blooms last year again, the Opulent, they're still available. These Opal rounds assortment, and they come in this gold, the opaque white, and 2 sizes of each of those, as well as the Night of Navy. So now I have to decide. I think I like the white. I do like the Night of Navy. So I have to decide, what do I want to put on there? Although I do have, and this also came from that same set of this ribbon, is Night of Navy with the gold speckles, and that came from Mediterranean Blooms, the sweet. Okay, so all of them will look good. It's a matter of just picking it. This is where I use my tool. It has this little putty, and you can get more out of it just by twisting this nozzle. I use the gold. I might have to go to the other pack. I'm going to use a couple of the small ones. So what you do is you just push and put it there. I think that's pretty good. I don't really need more than that. Let's do the inside. So this is the same size front and back. And I'm just leaving 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And I'm trying to think, do I want to stamp this with a sentiment? Happy birthday. Let me go grab a sentiment. I think that So Sincere is still available, and a common one that I use often is Hope Your Day is a Happy One. And I am going to use that one. If I can find it. Here it is. Hope your day is a happy one. I'm lining it up. It is a cling stamp. Rubber stamp is cling stamp. And this stamp is no longer, they switched all to polymer. So, you cannot get it in the cling form. So I'm not sure if they're going to keep making this one or not, because they switched everything over. I'm going to stick with Night of Navy. Okay. This stamp set is available called Swirl Designs, and I am just going to just do a little bit of something on here. Let's see. Let's see what I choose. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just brush a little bit on there very lightly. I'll show you this brushing technique. I'm going to use one of our little brushes and the Night of Navy. Mats. And what you do with this technique is you get enough ink on there and you rub it off so that it doesn't, and then just lightly, and that's it. And it's very subtle, okay? It's on there. You can see it, but it's subtle. So see this smudge? If I had put that directly on, I would have gotten that big smudge. Okay. So I adhered this piece, and we are done with the card. Another thing is you could insert a another sentiment here or a pocket and put in a gift card either side. The only thing is your gift card would have to go this way, so the pocket would be that way, or over here. You could insert a gift card pocket if you were giving a gift card. You can always add that on after. I'm going to tie this because otherwise it won't stay. You could do a belly band. It won't stay closed if I don't tie it. What a beautiful card. It does have a lot of pieces, and I will put all the products I used in the description, as well as a link to my web page where you can get more information. I like to play with my bows a little bit. I don't leave them. I like to fluff them and tighten them up. Okay. And I could do it so that the ribbons come out the other side. And there you have a beautiful birthday card. You could also put a pocket here and do the mobile pictures. You could add a picture to the back of your card. Isn't that beautiful? And that is the product of the month paper. Some of these products, like the embossing folder, you can still get online. It came out in November, so it's a new embossing folder. And that is what I have for you tonight. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like this video. Also, leave me as many comments as you want, questions, anything like that. I will answer them.